Okay, now we're gonna make the best hamburger ever. And we're gonna use 2 pounds of ground beef, and we're gonna use the Rancher steak rub and the Chipotle lime rub. And it's really easy. So it's 2 pounds. My package is almost 4 pounds, so I'm gonna use a little more than half of this beef. And this we're actually gonna eat for dinner tonight. So Dill, could you grab me a plate, please? And throw it over here? Because we're just gonna make them right for dinner tonight. But normally, you can put it right there. That's Dylan. Say hi. And then we're going to put them on a dish, and then I'll put them in the fridge, and then we'll throw them on the grill when it's time. But I'm just going to pull this apart a little bit. And I think I'll use a little bit more beef. And the rest of this beef we're going to use for our next recipe, which is going to be the meatloaf. But right now, I'm just going to wash my hands real quick so I can do this seasoning. I'll be right back. Okay, hands are washed so I can touch these. And I'm going to use a teaspoon of the steak rub. And it comes with one of those little sprinkler things that I kind of like got stuck in the top already, so I'm going to have to use a toothpick to get it out. But, so I'm just going to use a teaspoon of this. That smells good. And then I'm going to use a teaspoon of the Chipotle lime rub. That smells good. You could smell the, yeah, what can you smell?
The lime.
The lime. No, you could smell, I want to say it's the cardamom, but it's not. The cumin. You could smell the cumin. If I knew the word, that would be good. All right. So I'm going to just mix this up, and then we'll form it into the burgers. Okay, I have my burgers all mixed up. I'm going to use, I'm not one to like measure it out. I know I probably should be, but it's about the palm of my hand is what I use. And I like to make them a little larger because, you know, they shrink on the grill. So, I don't know. That's a good size. If you make them too big, it takes too long to cook. And when you have hungry people waiting, and also, the other problem is that you don't want it to cook too long on the grill because then it gets tough. And you want it to be evenly cooked. So I like to, I don't want them too thin, but I don't want them too small either, because they're going to shrink and then you have to put them on a bun. So this will be perfect. Okay, so we're all set. We made the hamburgers, and now I'm just going to put them in the fridge for a few hours till it's time for dinner. What a great idea. I'm not going to pick it up because I have hamburger on my hands, but what a great side dish is the mac and cheese. This is a very easy recipe to make. It's all natural. There's no chemicals. There's no added colors or additives or anything. It's a very healthy and easy mac and cheese, and I highly suggest you have it in your house at all times with some shells or you know, the little spirals or whatever your kids like. But it's an easy way to you know, make your meal a little bit bulkier, and we're good to go. So when you're making your hamburgers, make sure you have your buns and your fixings, whatever you like, onions and tomatoes and lettuce, whatever you like in your hamburger. Make sure you have those ready to go also. If you were going to freeze them, my suggestion would be put a piece of parchment paper in between each hamburger before you put them in the freezer, or some wax paper. Okay, we'll be right back.